Hello, my beautiful Virgos. This is your karma reading for the month of July. My name is Joy, aka Magical Butterfly Spirit here. We're going to go ahead and get started by finding out who is watching over this reading, protecting me as well as my Virgo collection and those who are watching from negative energy while doing this reading. We have Archangel Jeremiah. Every time I see this card, I want to say Jeremiah. And is more like Jeremiel, and it's always makes my tongue tie. All right, so dreams, reflections, visions. You're being guided. Ooh, my nose. It's like I just felt like I was in a high altitude situation just now. That was weird. You're being guided to read your, not read, to write out your dreams. Your dreams have answers for you. I was just told. All right. I feel like I'm like I've never been in the Alps, but I feel like I was just placed in a very high altitude situation. My nose feels weird. It was my ear. I don't know. I don't know what that means. Maybe you guys are in the mountains. I don't know. Virgo, maybe you could tell me in the comments if you're like, oh, that's because dot dot dot. I would very much appreciate it because that was weird. All right, so Virgo, what I'm going to do right now is see what your current situation is so you'll know if this reading is for you. So for my Virgo collective, Archangel Jeremiel, as well as Archangel Michael is here and Archangel Shamel. What is the current situation? Really? Really? Virgo, Virgo, who you been hanging out with that's been using you like this? Oh. I'm hearing that song, hopelessly devoted to you from Greece. I'm gonna show you the cards in a second, don't worry. It's a lot of cards. Whoa, anything else? Alright. I thought it was never gonna stop. Alright, so Virgo, I don't like you. I have double trouble. Off the rail. I have lust. Delicious. I have twin flame, but I also have false twin flame. So this is telling me that you thought you saw them one way and they were really another way. The first card that came out was criminal. Dangerous. I just heard the word dangerous. Secretly in love. I just heard the word nostalgic, so maybe this is like a childhood friend that you had a secret crush on. Childish behavior. Dominating. Self-centered. And I also have cheerful and successful, but they want me to focus on the word cheerful. So what I'm getting from this is that is a frenemy situation. I'm also getting a relationship gone wrong where you thought that they were the one and then it turned out they were not the one, but they were very toxic and for some people very dangerous. I'm also getting somebody who is crushing on a friend and maybe that friend did them dirty, told people that, oh, this person likes me, blah blah blah, and it feels like there's more than one person involved in this situation. Lies and deceits. When I was looking at this card, I just heard lies and deceits. If that sounds like you guys, Virgo, then this reading is for you. All right, so I'm being guided to pull some romance cards. Not sure why. Let's find out. Honeymoon. Does that sound right? Are you going, oh my God? Let go of control issues. Honeymoon phase. You went through that phase of stay optimistic about your love life. You went through that phase where everything was great. Everything was like perfect. And then something happened and it just went, just blew up. This was outside forces that manipulated the situation as well. Not to let the person that you're inquiring about off the hook, but it does feel like there's outside forces. My ancestors want you to know to stay optimistic, though. Your love life and your friendships in the future will improve. That this was a situation, not the situation. So don't feel like, forgive and learn. Don't feel like this is the ends all, bees all. Unrequited love. There's definitely somebody who was crushing on somebody. That person hurt them. All right, let's move on to their karma. What card should I use? Spirit, ancestors. Whenever I call them spirit, they're like, I'm not spirit, I'm your ancestor. I'm like, yeah, sorry. They want. All right, so let's do ancestors. Let's use these cards. All right, let's see. The karma for Virgo. The karma for those that my Virgo collective is seeking information for. Page of Cups and ooh. This seems I just had a flash of, how can I put this on YouTube terms? Something illegal involving a child and doing things that you should not do with a child. In a lust way. I just had a flash of that. Somebody is going to get caught for doing that because they've been doing that, and their karma is for that information to come out. Jesus. Information is going to come out. Communication regarding a situation gone bad is going to come out. Not necessarily everybody's going to, this is, thank God, a small minority. But information in general about something that they've done is going to come out. I got my dark energy card. Which makes sense because we had this situation again. But there, again, it's like something illegal that they were doing, something that they should not have been doing, something at their job they weren't supposed to do, like maybe stealing money from the petty cash draw or hiring, I just heard hiring immigrants, knowingly hiring immigrants without papers. I mean, that's definitely for one person. I doubt that's going to be for more than one person. But basically, things that they were doing illegally is going to come up. Their emotions are going to be trampled on. That's a very interesting way of wording that, ancestor. Karma is definitely in play here. And actually, they want you to know this has nothing to do with, it has very little, not nothing, but very little to do with your situation. This is their karma in general, because who you were dealing with, it was not a good person. They've done a lot of people wrong, so this is a cumulative karma for them. They're saying that my ancestors want you to, I guess because I feel like there's somebody watching this and feeling bad about the situation. Like they don't want somebody to go to jail, which I understand. I don't want people to just randomly go to jail either, but it just feels like it feels like out's more than you. Like it's more than out. It's bigger on the outside. Doctor Who reference. It's bigger. It's is bigger on the inside. Yeah. There's partnership. Jeez. You could tell my age. Okay, so there's a partnership going on, and I'm hearing the word medical. Like they're showing me the sign right here. Again, it's something illegal. Something illegal this way come. It's gonna tear down everything. It's gonna tear down everything. Change is coming that they can't run away from. They're runners. Their karma is that they can't run away from this. They're gonna be tied down to this situation. Again, information is coming through that they can't hide from. There's an imbalance that needs to be balanced out. The universe is gonna balance everything out for the universe. I was gonna say for you, but again, this is not just for your situation. For you, our opportunity is coming your way to start all over. It could be somebody new. It doesn't feel like you're ready yet, though. But Spirit wants you to take it easy. Take your time. Know that it's not just because the person that's coming through is not like if I don't take this opportunity, I will never have someone in my life. They're saying that you'll always have an opportunity. It's just that there's some opportunities coming your way soon, and they feel like you should be warned about it because it's going to be a situation where it's going to take you by surprise. And with that being said, ancestors, what is this? Sleepless nights for them, not being able to achieve their goals for them, not being left alone. That's very interesting. Not being able to be left alone. They're always going to be antagonized. Always constantly in arguments with people. Maybe they cause you a lot of sleepless nights. They are definitely runners, and they can't run. Like someone wants to leave the country. The Hangman. This one I don't know. This one, I'm not feeling this energy. Oh. This one has to do with this, if you guys remember what this meant. Yeah, this has to do with jail time. It's going to be, they're going to be in jail for a long time. All right, so that's, they want me to give you a starseed card. So don't go yet, Virgo. Hold on, Virgo. We're not done yet. Give me 2 minutes of your time. 2 more minutes of your time. All right, let's see. The blue flame, spontaneous awakening, activation, integration, time. Again, there's opportunity coming your way that they want you to be mindful of because it's going to take you by surprise. For some of you, there's going to be a spiritual awakening in a darkness of the soul that's going to take you by surprise, and they want you to be aware of it and be prepared because dark night of the soul is not for the weak. And so I wish I had a warning before I went through it. And so what I suggest is Lexi DeLeo did a Dark Night of the Soul video about her experience, and I think maybe you should watch that. I also have Shout of the Cosmos, the intelligence of the universe lies within you. This is definitely going to be a spiritual awakening for you, Virgo. Good luck. Spiritual awakening is, once you go through it, it's amazing. It's the going through it. That's something else. Thank you so much for watching. If you like to watch, I have an extended video on my YouTube, Moon Goddess channel messages for Virgos, which is, I'm doing it by your sign, so it'll be by your earth sign. So Moon Goddess channel messages for earth signs. Until then, please like, subscribe, share, and thank you so much for being here. Bye bye.